Hello, friends. Welcome back to John's Book Reviews. Today, we're going to be going over Swagger by Carl Dueker. Okay. So, Swagger follows the journey of a high school junior named Jonas. He's a talented basketball player who has no other goal as important to him than playing college basketball. The novel dives into extremely important and deep topics for teenage readers, including bullying, pressure, self-identity, and many more. The story is set against the backdrop of high school sports, mostly basketball, where the pressure to perform can be immense for a teenager. What makes Swagger particularly engaging are its characters. Jonas is a very relatable character, as he's just a teenager athlete, just like many of the people reading the book. His family moved from California to Washington. In Washington, his basketball team is very different from his old basketball team in California, which doesn't give him the opportunity to succeed as much as a player, which takes away from his possibility of getting a college scholarship. Also, his relationships with his new teammates and his new friends and his own family add more depth to his character. Another character is Levi, who's the boy that lives across the street from Jonas. He's also 16, a junior in high school. He's also relatively new to the area, moving from Arkansas about 2 years ago. He's on the basketball team, but struggles with problems of confidence and self-identity, which doesn't allow him to reach his full potential as a basketball player, he could be really good because he's like 6'10". Alright, one of the central themes of the book is self-identity. As Jonas and Levi navigate the challenges of being a student athlete, they also face questions about who they are behind basketball, which is really relatable for teenagers, as that age of high school from 14 to 17, you really discover who you are and what you want to do for your life and that kind of stuff. In this book, yeah, that's what a lot of people relate to for this book. One of the biggest plot points to the story is how one day Jonas's head coach at his new washing team doesn't show up to practice one day, and then the assistant coach takes over after a freak accident to the head coach, which, no spoiler alerts. Because of this, the assistant coach takes over and starts to run the team differently, which gives Jonas the opportunity to succeed, take over the team, lead them to places they've never been before, and other than the team getting better, he's also getting better, which leads him to possibly getting a scholarship, which is his end goal all along. Personally, I really enjoyed this book. I highly recommend it to anyone who's interested in sports or basketball in particular. But I think people who aren't into sports could enjoy it just as well, because it's so much more than a sports book. It has so much more themes, and it's an inspiring story that will entertain just about anyone who reads it. Anyways, thank you for listening. Pick up a copy of Swagger on your way home tonight. I recommend it. It's a great book. Thank you for listening.